Good Tuesday morning. It's 11:06 EST. It's time for Mike and me. Although Coach isn't here today, I am Mike V. And due to the fact that I've been told, excuse by a lot of too many female counterparts, that I am a Gemini, and I'm also on a little bit of medication to keep my separate with you. So maybe it is Mike and me. It's my alter ego. But either way, we know how to trade. Don't short. Okay. Let's keep going back to a couple of things there. Okay, what's moving the market right now? I'll go to my main screen because, as I was telling Surfs Up, we have a lot of people that are tuning in that would normally want to hear Coach. And here's the market right here. Now, what drove the market down to this level? If you see my screen, if you will, you can see the hiding in oils in China. We've been buying oils at different energy. Just look at that though. See, I mean, you can't when the market pulls back a little bit. I mean, I'm up in SU. And I get on the video for SU, and I got a lot of it. Been buying the whole way. The stock was $37.95 to $37.70. Is 30 cents going to change my life? But I'm fighting the trend here. So what the being said is, there was a JOLTS number that came out in the morning. It's really yet to, I was thinking about this as I came on the air because I have to speak a little bit more broader than trader at this point, at least to do some Coach's audience here, and not to be redundant. I thank you for your patience. It's, we came in with the stock market in that was actually greed. That was 2 days ago. Surfs Up been posting a lot about what's been going on. Good morning, everyone. Equity positioning. Now the short China equities, it still actually didn't wear off here. Let me go to where I went to it this morning. Well, here we are. We came in extreme greed. All right. Everybody saw a shot of my screen before. Like I said, there was a JOLTS number out. It wasn't an excuse yet to be determined if they used the extreme greed as a reason to sell the JOLTS news, or it was actually there some more. Look at me. I'm going to sound old now as the market's proof to the pudding. But as I'm speaking right now, the market's taking actually a nice leg lower here, and everybody's watching the VIX technical levels. This is it. This is right here. Okay, we have time to figure out what, why, and where, and when later. And I don't want to sound egregious, but indicators are more important to me than why. I'm not here to really make sense of it at this point. Although with the close or some hereafter, I am doing more videos as you can see yesterday doing to the close. Please go by to the YouTube channel and you'll see that. Nice looking winners. Okay, here's the VIX. I saw Microsoft and Apple were both down. Apple had shipment news, by the way. We'll see if that's any information. Anybody wants to post on any opinions on what's happening right now, I'll definitely get back to by later. But there's the VIX daily. Here's Microsoft. Going to the daily to the 50-day Apple news. All right, a lot of stocks are coming down to technical levels on the downside as the VIX goes to technical levels on the upside. Let's keep important. There's always something to do. As I said before, crude oil making a nice move, but the futures, here are the spies. I don't really feel anybody stepping. I don't see anybody backing any. Once again, as my partner Coach would ask for, is anybody backing up any sweepers? Nobody's stepping in here, and I don't see anybody saying, okay, Google had a nice run here. I'm going to press Google right now. Nobody's really pressing Google at this point. As everybody knows on TGH, BP is taking a tremendous amount of flow. Uranium is taking flow. UEC is taking a lot of flow. Uranium, there's the test under the 200-day back and forth. So for those are the stocks that are taking option flow. Let's look at the board duo. Some China stocks still high. NVIDIA. AM, you know what's weak? MU was the weakest one on the whole board. Pointed it out yesterday at the close. Now MU's coming down to a level here. There's your level on the MU. Obviously, it's one of the weaker semis. Overhead resistance. It's coming to the actual shorter term support level at 98. But you know what? Things seem tactical and trading to me as the VIX is elevated. I'm not marrying anything here. I'm not salivating. Maybe I should be salivating at FU2 here. Should I be salivating on FU2? I don't know. This relative strength. Markets, I mean, the stock, this is what, I mean, should I be buying FU2 here? What's taking calls still? Duo. acting well. IQ is taking calls. Some of these China stocks are taking calls. IQ would be one taking interest in pull back to the 50. They taking calls. Nice run. Exxon taking calls off the board. There's the daily on Exxon. Flight to safety, flight to quality, whatever you want to call it. Net, this stock looked bullish. Then it turned bearish. Net, A&F, even a best of breed retailer I saw was holding the 200-day. If A&F, watch that one. I mean, that was basically one. It's not sexy, but that's in the Mag 50, Mag 30, outside of the Mag 7. Planeteer is trying to hold on, taking calls all morning. Now they're unwinding. Who's going to step up now? I don't think anybody's going to step up in Planeteer now. Starbucks, DraftKings, that broke. That was looking nicely. So look, maybe people are trapping some things. NVIDIA, Shopify, Amazon. EMPH, I pointed this out yesterday at the close. This was an issue. Please, once again, I don't want to apologize because people are trading here actively in the room are making money on these. I'm not splitting the atom. But yesterday's video that I put out at the close, I'll show you. They were my shorts yesterday. These worked out. Zim had a secondary. I had worked. Foot Locker. I pointed it out at the close yesterday. Who's going to step in Foot Locker now? I should have been adding to Foot Locker. I should have been adding to it. I covered it like 25.10. The strike price is Foot Locker. Well, you know what I mean? That's not sexy. I should be pounding this thing. Another stock that's at the was ABBV. That actually worked for a little bit, even though it was an expensive stock. ABBV, ABEV. We're in this one. Bought it at the close. Go to the video. Acting well. But the one that I pointed out was EMPH. Again, yesterday's video at the close, I pointed out EMPH was the stock. Caper. So this is the one I pointed out. Caper at the close. MU daily. There's MU as I brought it up. EMPH. So this was at the close. And I said, you know what? I said, something's not really acting right here. And it is EMPH. You know what? That broke. The strong, it's got semi in it now. I mean, I had a lot of calls, insider buying now. That's a stock that's acting poorly on a lot of good news. Upgrades, option volume. That's a problem. Another one I pointed out. Oh, Caper. Pointed it out in TradeGATEHub this morning. Astro Gumbo, keep your questions. Everybody will get into a second. I'm trying to cover about there. Buying ABBV. That was yesterday. It worked. Market's getting hurt badly today. Always in PGH for the newcomers. Economic data, upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research. I don't give the opinion. If you ask it, I'll be happy to give it. CVS was bad news. CVS was good news. It was up $3 today. Another one. That should have keyed in. CVS turnaround strategy plan. I know it ran a little bit. Not enough. Believe me, if this was good news, they would have continued squeezing shorts. CVS was trading, I think, 64 last night. Okay, went down negative on news. It's a retailer. Should have been taking that to shrieking freaking short more Foot Locker. Upgrades, downgrades. Hedge funds are dumping energy stocks the fastest pace. And they're very under to spot. Listen, it's going to take a while for them to build out of these stage 1 reversals into stage 2, they say. Mystery Broker went bullish. Delta Dave, he's part of the Jesus feed steam room. Follow him on my Twitter feed. Okay, for those, I want to give more live trades, but if you don't scrimmage or practice, I'll pontificate. Football guys practice, 80 hours a week for an hour game. Follow who I follow. I follow 76 people, and believe me, it's nothing to do with horse racing or freaking MILFs or anything like that. All Wall Street. Being facetious, but you know what I mean. Okay. Zumo still active. Fear and greed. AMD weekly puts. AMD. Giving it up. And those are the bad puts. Those are the bad puts on advanced micro devices. You're gonna step in here? Listen, if AMD does the reversal and finishes above the 200-day, it starts building like a reverse. I mean, it's bullshit. But right now, man, I don't know who's stepping into this thing. I know it's on low volume. You gotta wait it out. Like I said, I'll put my ego aside. If they were stepping in with a lot of option sweeps, I'd like them to go into January, not really some weeklies, because AMD is, $159, and a lot of people would rather buy some speculative options instead of $160 entity. But if they were going in, I'd buy some. I'd say, all right, at least I'll get it back to 160 strike price. I'm not in $159 stock to make 90 cents. But that would give me an idea of, maybe they were balancing at 160, but AMD puts not really what you want to see. Tiger, additional ball flow. Price act. Listen, we have Mickey. Price action range. Volume. Tiger. Brought it yesterday. Tiger was the one. Nice job, Mick. Appreciate you in the room. Everybody else come out from under the rock. Rig, I bought some. All right. So I bought some rig. All right. What else are we doing? Apache at the low in the fund. Ooh. By the way, talking with the fund, here's the fund stocks just updated this morning, and we've been doing the right thing. Why? Everybody? SYF calls. John ABV, been buying for a couple of days. Kroger, grocery store. UNF, by the way, Kroger. I think Kroger's positive. I'm fine with Kroger. You know what? I have this SYY, Cisco system. Cisco. The other Cisco, I have Cisco here. Trust me. This UNFI Foods came in, Unified Natural Foods. Things are getting expensive again. Kroger. I bought this SYY, Cisco. They always have that truck we're driving around in America. The other Cisco, not CSCO, which by the way looks like a short, I think. Talking about the other Cisco. Maybe we could make a pair trade. Short the tech stock and add the SYY. I'm in this. Settings, position info. It's not a barn burner. 3,000 shares from 78.32. There's my chart on Cisco. The other Cisco. Let's look at the weekly. All right. As a matter of fact, how much does it have in it? 400,000 shares. I'll buy 400,000 shares at the market on Smart Route. And people say, Mike V, why are you using the Smart Route? And it's very simple, just like the same as I use the simple moving averages. Why? It's simple. Smart Route, Tradeview. They live trading. Bills. DUO coming in. Listen, now I go back to the board here. Let me go back to the fund. All right. Chevron, gonna argue. Here's a chart on Chevron. Chevron, 3M, UNG, thanks Dale Pinkert. People call him Coach. Oxy, Long, Walmart, Apache, Medtronic, ALB. Gerard. We short that from 96 yesterday. Gerard, remember that. Exxon, Alcoa, BP in big. FCX, cheap, Win, and we're in ED. Let's look at ALB now, live trading. ALB, do we want to add to this battery and lithium producer? Actually, lithium more than anything. ALB, you know what? There's lithium. Speaking of lithium, look at the move in lithium. I didn't even see that. I could have hedged myself since I'm on it. Come on. The lithium. Taking calls. Caper. I brought it. Caper. There's the fund, by the way, fund stocks. Take a pick. It really hurts my feelings. No props on the British Petroleum calls. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to buy Zoomies or Coles. British Petroleum, it's as international, as big as they come. We got it near the bottom on pages and pages of calls. You know how hard it is to do to buy the bottom on British Petroleum and be up 10%? Freaking coffee. I used to have a clerk. There used to be a coffee right here all the time. Scoop, wherever you are. Thanks. Hope you learned. Scoop was my clerk for a long time. Rig. All right, so I'm buying rig. We know what I wanted to buy more rig. I think I wrote where from 39 cents. Here's rig. I own 16,000. I'm going to retire with rig here when it makes the move on 16,000 shares. I don't think so. Where are the other drillers? BKR. Let's look at the bet. BKR, Baker Hughes. Baker Hughes, the old. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm not live here so don't give away. Well, first of all, I'll do this with the rig. We will buy position. We'll buy 16,000. We'll buy another 8,000 rig. Should I bid for it? No. At the market. Smart route. Why? Because it's smart. YRD. China stocks. Look at this YRD. I was watching this. You know what? This yard. Where's YY? Ooh, YY. Coming right down to the gap. This YY was the strongest night. 36, 35, 62. 30. YY, 100,000 shares traded. But you know what? We'll help it out. No, YY. I made a good month. This is the China stock. You want to talk about a stock holding well? This is the strongest one before any of them all went up. This is China. Where's IQ? We wanted to buy IQ down at that dip at the 50-day, wasn't it? Did it go up? Not yet. IQ, should we be doing it here? IQ, why not? All right, not. We'll buy freaking 20,000 IQ at what? The smart route. Moving markets, Mike V. NEE in energy play. Look at NEE in energy play. NEE energy play. A real man buys NEE. Taking call. Okay, there's next era energy. Weekly, daily. I bet you it's even taking calls. Live action here. Sorry for everybody. JD's taking calls. I just saw it behind there. Believe me, that was about a millisecond, and I saw JD calls. Oil highs. XLE. Guys stepping in. 500 calls on XLE. JD calls. Crude. XLE more calls. China. Oil. China. Oil. Energy. China. Lockheed Martin and Royal RTX. Raytheon. Brought up to us by a team member. Mickey. INMD. APP bearish. All right, they're finally giving it back. The poor guy that short APP from like 110, even one APP. I hope it comes down for you, bud, because I've been there. APP. You don't want to be wrong there. Shorting it. We used to do that in the old days, not anymore. I'd rather short APP when it's down 10 than down 1. My mentor, Mickey, would tell me that. And we listen to them. Calls. APP bearish. Etsy bearish. Ford bearish. Got the upgrade. NEE? That's not bearish, believe me. IWM, NEE, SMCI split. Did it work? It didn't work. Where is it? They got them. What's going on here? All right. Live action. Anti-VIX update. They're still buying FVRR anti-VIX. They're buying TEL. This is interesting in June. What is this thing? TEL connectivity. They're going out to June the next year. TEL connectivity. Sweepers. Listen, oil, China, rotation, and VIX. This is TEL again. See this thing? Now, this is what I would do if I was everyone there. TEL, that's unusual. So they're buying TEL June 165 calls. This is what I would do. I'm serious. Because price action calls tell the story. TradeGATEHub. This is what I would do right now. Either open a live account or a demo. Surf's up, believe me, he's waiting like this, right? He didn't take the demo, trust me. And he's very busy these days. You get the demo, you buy the options, either platform you get to, sign up, buy some calls. I'm telling you, it's free. I learned this for 20 years. Here it is. It's popping. Telco overseas play. So I would look up TEL, what it does overseas. Obviously, people may be going into something overseas instead of the US. Okay, let's go with this. Most active on the day. The video most active. Duo brought it up. Tesla brought it up. SGMT, China, Protection, Apple, CCL gave it all back. They bagged them. They almost got me in CCL. I stayed away. What a range. Is range true? CCL, what a range. But you know what says see that? Then I go this, RCL. All right. A lot of things are coming through supports. RCL like a best of breed if you want to know the cruise lines. MU coming down here. You have the Citicorp coming down. A lot of stocks coming down to 50 days. You know what? I wouldn't be a hero. I would look. What we do is we look for calls play. INDO. This will tell you something. This one's an oil play all over the board. I'm getting beeps and beeps and beeps about Indo. What am I going to do? It's got it in it. Indo. 240 to 380 range. Indo volume 67 million. Indo. Okay. For those that are on the shy side and want to take money out of the market, Indo's traded 67 million. Meta's traded 7 million. Pins is traded 5 million. Roblox a million. INDO has traded more volume than Meta, Pins, Roblox, and Shopify. Get an SU. Nick, listen. Do me a fucking favor. SPCB. Okay? Are you in this? Okay? Get on Trustpilot. Give us a good review. The least you could do. Giving it out. SU. What else am I in? Apache. Last year's TLT. Apache. Last year's TLT. You know what we do? We freaking buy more Apache in the fund. What am I down in now? Oh, that's fine. More Apache in the fund, like V. Those of you who don't know this name, this sound, where's Apache? Oh, it's in the winter side. Let me buy. There you go. There's the Apache right here, live on MT. We'll buy another 2,200 Apache. Boom. What else are we going to add to? In the fund. Win. Do we get to win? We're not trading in the fund. Look at Steve Win. Weekly. Win pulls back to 91. We're not buying it at 96. FCX longer in the fund. What do we do here? Not sure yet. I'll get back to it later. British Petroleum. Okay, we'll enter. We'll buy another 2,500 British Petroleum. Giddy up. ALB. Do we have ALB in Gerard? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. ALB. I'll do this though, because I'm not really that keen on it. I might even bid for it. ALB. Let's go to the 10-minute chart. Love it. Might get 92.20. Might get 92.05. But when we look at this thing a little delayed, when we sell it in the hundreds, we won't be worrying about that. So ALB. Let's go ALB. I should bid for it and have some honor in my fills. As a matter of fact, I wanted to buy 200 ALB. I'll buy 100. And I'll do this. New order. Buy 100. We'll go to a pending order. And we'll put it a buy limit. Where are we going to put it? ALB. We'll go let them break the 90. That's a little 92.60. ALB. Hold on. I got 18 things open here. Buy limit. We'll put it 93. We'll put 92.88. Bidding for ALB. ABBV. ABBV, 10-minute chart. Daily chart, ABBV. Weekly chart, AB. All right. Any questions? I'll go to trade. I'll go to a live action here. Sorry. For those that are in the boutique fund as it is, I have a fiduciary responsibility to get some action and to see some things where I see fit. This is one of them. Let's go to somebody's going to chirp at me right now live. All right. Any? Still might be. Thanks, DC. Vix up missed that one. Yeah, UEC. Good dissertation, Mick, about uranium. I agree. I'm taking calls, so I have to be consistent and tell you what I see. All right, let's go here. SPC, but Oxy. Okay, Oxy. Still taking calls. And I'll finish at this because I will pontificate because it's not the sexiest show without Coach. But Oxy calls just posted now again, repeat sweepers. Exxon. Where's Oxy's calls? Caper, Foot Locker, HPH, warming up to BP. Well, anyway, we posted Oxy. Once again, for those that were tuning in for Coach, I'll try to do better the next time. Mike V is the futures are bouncing here. What's bouncing here? Maybe these oils aren't going to bounce. We'll see. VIX, high of the day 53.90, pulled back $1. Let's look bottom. I mean, this is what we have to see. So VIX went over the 200-day, pulled back, now waffling a little bit. We'll see where it finishes from here. As if you look at my screen here, Israeli armies are in Lebanon. Listen, a video halting development or something. That's not a good headline so far. They're taking up some spec oil stocks. As you can see, there's still China speculation as stocks like Nvidia long-term go to the 50-day. You know, it's a little dicey here because you don't know what rotation is. Obviously, as you can see on my screen, there is. Gold was negative to positive. Now they're going to probably sell oils off. Everyone's bagged in oils. Onion, ANF, Duo. There's JD. JD. I have a couple of these low floaters. What else is this? SYY, Cisco. We'll add to that. There's my stock today. That's what I'm doing. Rig. Buy another 8,000 rig. IQ. That worked. I put 20,000 IQ live. That was me. Blocking share. So you know we'll do it, but look at the offers here. It's IQ. Buy 4,000 IQ, 281. They'll give us, if you notice something here, anybody that's really, really sharp as a trader, we didn't notice. Besides the fact they'll go here. GLD repeat bull size. I'll give you something for the real sharp people. Every trade I have here is in an even number. You'll never see an odd number of my position, ever. Everything's an even number. SE. GDXJ going back, rallying up. Billy bullish taking calls. Viking Therapeutics. What am I up in? Cisco, Ray, JD, CFLT is the one hurting me. CFLT, BSX I'm up in. Buy 800 BSX. How can you not buy BSX here? Want to talk about a strong stock? I'd say 1,400. As a matter of fact. Matter of freaking fact. I'm sorry for any. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I'm doing well today. In fact, I'm doing well for a while. Don't even have to knock on wood. Let's finish. Any other questions? I'll go to the YouTube channel and see if we have questions here, and I'll put my ego aside, put my everything aside here. I'm sorry for. Okay, but I'll tell you what I am doing. I'm buying BSX. The freaking Tradeview fund, that's for sure. Started by 800 Boston Scientific. Another one. I told you about this one, guys. NEE, still more calls. SE bullish. You brought that up too. VIX did. This says everything in this bottom corner. Okay. Israeli army. VIX continues right. They're on the 20. Oil high. Taking calls, Oxy calls in this right here. The most actives. Give everything you really need. All right. So Mike V. I'll try to do better the next time. Questions, comments. I appreciate if I went a little, again, not the normal Tuesday show. Coach, I'll try to do better the next time. Thanks for sharing.